Hey everyone, and welcome back to AI Podcast. I'm Brian,
And I'm Kathy.
and we are here to, well,
Talk AI, of course.
always. Specifically,
Elon Musk's Colossus supercomputer.
this thing is seriously next level. And today, we're going to dive into why that is,
It's certainly making waves.
to say the least.
Over 100,000 GPUs all working together.
Which, just to give everyone an idea,
That's more than any other AI system in existence.
yeah, the sheer scale of it.
Absolutely unprecedented.
And that means the potential of what it can do.
It's enormous.
Okay, 100,000 GPUs.
Right.
My brain kind of short circuits just trying to picture it.
It's a lot to wrap your head around.
Can you break down how it's even built? Like, how is that even possible?
It's all about parallel processing.
Okay.
Think of it like this. Imagine being able to do thousands or even millions of calculations, but all at the same time.
Okay, I'm sort of with you.
It's like having 100,000 super fast brains
Yeah.
all working together.
On the same problem.
Exactly.
So that means for AI, it's like,
The speed of training those AI models,
Right.
it just explodes exponentially.
okay, yeah, that makes sense. But all those GPUs
Yeah.
talking to each other,
Communicating, yeah.
wouldn't that be a bottleneck? Like trying to get 100,000 people to agree on something?
That's a great question, and it's something the designers of Colossus really had to consider.
Yeah.
They had to come up with some very clever solutions.
Like what?
Well, for one, they're using some seriously impressive technology.
Hit me with it.
Think NVIDIA and VLink in InfiniBand.
Okay.
Imagine them as like superhighways, but for data.
Oh.
So all those GPUs,
Yeah.
they can communicate with each other at lightning speed with almost no delay.
So they found a way around that communication chaos.
They had to make it work.
That's wild. So we've got this system
This massive system.
that can deal with all this data flying around.
And what's even more impressive
Yeah.
is that they've also made it incredibly energy efficient.
Wait, really?
They're using the latest NVIDIA H100 Tensor Core GPUs,
What's your
specifically designed for power, but also for efficiency.
So it's not just powerful, it's green too.
It's trying to be, which is a feat in itself.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've talked about the how,
The how it's built.
but what about the why? Why did Elon Musk even want to build this thing in the first place?
Well, he's got some pretty ambitious goals when it comes to AI.
Whoa.
Well, ultimately, he
Yeah.
wants to push the boundaries of what AI can achieve.
Okay.
And his big aim, you could say his ultimate aim, is artificial general intelligence, or AGI.
AGI. That's like,
The holy grail of AI.
right, where the AI is basically as smart as a human.
In theory, yes.
And he thinks Colossus is the key to that.
He believes it has the potential to make AGI a reality.
It's kind of mind-blowing to think about
Right.
an AI that can think like us.
Learn, reason, all of that.
And there's a bit of a competition in all this, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like an AI arms race.
You could say that, yeah.
Musk wants to beat out Google and all the others,
He wants to build the biggest and the best AI models.
like xAI's chatbot, Grok.
Exactly, which is competing head-to-head with things like GPT-4 and Gemini and Llama.
And it seems like Colossus is what makes that possible.
It's providing the power for that kind of ambition.
It's really fascinating,
It is, and it's not just about bragging rights either.
right? This has real-world implications.
Huge implications.
So let's get to the exciting part.
What it can actually do.
What problems can this thing solve? Hit me with the mind-blowing list.
Okay, well, first off,
Yeah.
we're talking about training AI models with trillions of parameters.
Trillions. What does that even mean?
It's almost impossible to grasp.
Right.
But basically,
Yeah.
these models will be able to process information in a way that's never been done before.
Like,
Understanding language, context, even images, audio, and video
whoa.
in ways that are just incredibly complex.
Okay, so these are way beyond, like, our typical chatbots.
absolutely.
So what does that actually translate to? Like, real-world applications?
Well, think about Tesla's full self-driving system.
Okay.
Imagine that powered by AI that can make calculations almost instantly
So the car is reacting
in real time,
to everything around it.
which could make autonomous driving way safer and more
You
reliable.
think it's a total game changer.
And that's just one example.
There's more.
Colossus could also support the development of much more advanced robotics.
In what way?
Robots that can operate in super complex environments.
Like dangerous ones?
Search and rescue missions, maybe even performing surgery.
Wow.
And we might even see the rise of AI assistants.
Like Siri or Alexa, but better.
Much better.
How so?
They'll be able to respond instantly.
Okay.
And with a level of understanding that's almost like talking to another human.
That would be amazing.
No more robotic voices that just don't get you.
Okay, so self-driving cars, robots, better AI assistants. What else can Colossus do?
Oh, there's so much more. It has the potential to revolutionize scientific research and simulations.
Really?
We're talking about tackling climate change, drug discovery, maybe even unlocking the secrets of fusion energy.
Wait, hold on. That's a lot to unpack.
It is.
So we were about to dive into the whole scientific research thing.
Colossus and how it could impact research.
Right, like you were saying, it could completely change the game.
The potential is huge.
Give me the rundown.
Well, imagine climate change models,
Okay.
but with way more detail and accuracy than we've ever seen before.
So we could actually,
Predict and prepare for climate change.
in a way we never could before.
Exactly.
That would be a massive breakthrough.
It would, and that's just the start.
There's more.
Think about drug discovery.
Okay.
Colossus could speed up the whole process
Wow.
by simulating all these complex molecular interactions, potentially finding new drugs and therapies much faster.
That would be incredible. Like,
Cures for diseases we thought were incurable.
it's almost hard to believe.
It is pretty amazing.
And you said something about fusion energy,
It could even help us unlock the secrets of fusion.
which means
Clean, sustainable energy.
why?
Simulating the physics of those fusion reactions.
It's like we're talking about solving all of the world's biggest problems with this one machine.
It has that potential.
It's really mind-blowing.
It really is. And when you consider the impact on scientific research in general,
Sure.
it's clear that we're on the brink of some major discoveries.
It's exciting and a little bit scary at the same time.
I get that.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about Colossus,
Yeah.
but how does it actually compare to what other companies are doing,
Like Google and Meta.
right? Are they building their own massive AI systems too?
They are, but Colossus is in a league of its own.
In what way?
Well, Google has its TPU clusters.
Those are powerful for sure.
However, they haven't been able to scale them up to the level of Colossus.
So Google is basically trying to catch up.
In a way, yes.
What about Meta?
They have the AI Research Supercluster, or RSC.
Okay.
It's significant, but it's still aiming for much less GPU capacity than Colossus.
So Colossus is still the biggest.
For now, at least.
And what about OpenAI,
They're definitely leading the way with AI models.
like GPT-4?
Right, but their systems also have limitations when it comes to scaling.
So it seems like Colossus is setting a whole new standard.
It's pushing the boundary.
And what's next for Colossus? I heard something about even bigger plans.
You heard right. Elon Musk wants to scale it up to 1 million GPUs.
1 million. Seriously.
That's the goal.
I can't even imagine what could they possibly do with that much power.
Well, we're talking about real-time AGI development.
Wow.
Processing insane amounts of data.
Yeah.
Potentially finding solutions to global challenges on a scale we've never seen before.
It sounds like we're entering a whole new era of AI.
Yeah. It's an exciting time to be following this technology.
It really is, and this is just the beginning.
We're just scratching the surface.
We haven't even touched on things like art, music, and entertainment. It's been
And-
quite a journey, huh? Exploring this incredible machine.
It really has. We've covered a lot of ground.
All that stuff about its architecture and the sheer scale of it.
And how it can be used in science, medicine, even climate change.
Right. But today we're going to shift gears a bit
A little bit, yeah.
and talk about how Colossus could impact the world of art, music, and entertainment.
The creative side of AI.
I'm really interested to hear about this because, I mean, we've already seen AI create some pretty impressive stuff.
Oh, absolutely. And with the power of Colossus, we can expect those advancements to just explode.
But what kind of things are we talking about?
Imagine AI composing entire symphonies
Right, yeah.
or creating these hyper-realistic 3D worlds for virtual reality,
Okay, yeah, that's next level.
or even writing screenplays for movies.
So, like, could human creativity actually become obsolete?
That's a question a lot of people are asking.
Right, if AI can do all that.
But I think it's important to remember that AI is a tool. It's not meant to replace human creativity. It's meant to enhance it.
So it's more about collaboration than competition.
Exactly. Think of it as a partnership
Oh, okay, I like that.
where AI can handle the technical stuff.
Like the heavy lifting.
Yeah, and that frees up human artists to focus on the emotional and conceptual side of things.
So could you give me some concrete examples of how this might work?
Sure. Imagine a musician using AI to come up with different melodies or chord progressions.
Okay.
The AI could generate tons of possibilities,
Right.
and the musician could then choose the ones they like and refine them, adding their own unique style and feeling.
So the AI is like a creative partner, kind of like a brainstorming buddy.
In a way, yes, pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
And you're saying this could work in other fields too?
Absolutely. A filmmaker could use AI to generate different scene ideas or even plot lines.
But they'd still have control over the overall vision.
Exactly.
It's like having an endless supply of inspiration.
And with the Colossus, that supply becomes even more vast.
We could literally see whole new forms of art and entertainment emerge.
Things we haven't even dreamed of yet.
It's pretty mind-blowing.
It really is. And what excites me the most is the potential for AI to create these immersive, interactive experiences.
Well, like what?
Imagine stepping into a virtual world that feels totally real,
Okay.
or experiencing a musical performance that changes based on your emotions.
Whoa, that's wild.
We're talking about blurring the lines between reality and fantasy.
It sounds like we're on the cusp of a whole new era of
I
creativity,
think we are, and it's all thanks to these incredible advances in AI.
driven by machines like Colossus.
Exactly.
Well, this has been an amazing journey exploring the potential of this supercomputer.
It's been a pleasure.
From revolutionizing science to pushing the boundaries of art and entertainment, Colossus seems capable of almost anything.
It's a powerful tool.
It really is. And thanks to all of you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI.
We appreciate you listening.
And remember, the future of AI is still being written, and we're all part of that story.
So stay curious and keep exploring.
And we'll see you next time on AI Podcast.